Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the final setlist video before Iron Maiden goes on the Run for Your Lives tour. So, I had one more idea, and I was thinking of doing a tier list, and I did.
An actual physical thing.
It's
physical media.
Yeah, I got so sick of making them on a computer because you have to like type out every single song onto like the
Little
image,
hands.
download it, and then they don't fit. So you know what? I was like, I got a board. The other side is the what was that? The bracket ranking.
The ranking.
But yeah,
or
we're
whatever,
recycling here at Captain Harris, and I thought we would do a tier list of the likelihood of the songs on the 9 albums being
Yes.
played on this tour.
So debut to Fear of the Dark, we're going to go through every single
Yes.
song, and we're going to say whether they're anywhere between 100% likely to play all the way down to no chance.
Yes, so we've actually recycled again here on Captain Harris and used from the Bowl of Songs Run for Your Lives video. Oh, James. So we had most of these written. There was a few missing.
It's good that we're reducing and reusing
Yes,
and recycling.
recycling. So always, Captain Harris wants you to always recycle. But
All right, let's get to it.
yeah, we're going in order from track listing. So we've got Prowler. In fact, you hold these because
Okay.
I have.
Do you need the pins?
Yes, at some point.
It is quite a good point.
Well, you hold the pins.
I have Setlist FM pulled up to see how many times these songs have been played, how long ago it's been. So for Prowler, it's been played 401 times, and the most recent play was 2005.
I think I'm going to say very likely.
Really?
Prowler?
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards more of a
I was too.
Okay.
because
Well-
where it was in 2005, like that was the early days tour. They only had 4 albums to work with. Now we have 9.
Yeah. And think of the other songs on that album that will be played.
Well, what if we split the diff and we just go 50-50?
I still think it's unlikely.
If you
I
guys
think there's 2 of
if
us
you guys
and one of
agree,
you.
if it's unlikely, then it's unlikely.
Alright, where's the pins? I will secure the board. What do we have next?
Remember Tomorrow. Now, there's
Whoa.
No chance. Because Bruce recently said in an interview
This is what I was about to say.
that, oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say it would be played. He recently said in an interview that was Paul's song and he would not be singing it. So that has been laid to eternal rest.
You'll have to remember this song
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right. This one, Running Free.
Oh.
Very likely.
Yeah, I think it's up there. Like maybe with Sanctuary is very likely.
For me, it's a very likely 2-100.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to go.
Just right in between.
Yeah. Bang!
Well, Phantom of the Opera.
Oh.
Straight up there. No
It's
reasons.
in the tour promotional video. It's
They're going to play a song when they use it for the advertisement for the tour.
yeah, it's top.
Boom. Transylvania. I'm gonna say no chance.
Okay, playing or tape.
Playing.
Playing, no chance.
Moving on. Strange World. I think it's possible.
But I think it's very unlikely.
Me too.
If you were to put a gun to my head and say, "Sing me Strange World," I'm sorry, I just. I'd do it.
Let's try.
Let's try.
I got some pepper spray.
So, no chance or unlikely?
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Dave's favorite song, Charlotte the Harlot.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
No, not after what happened last time.
Somebody's screaming at the video right now. It's like, what do you mean?
Ah!
See, that was the ghost of Dave Murray.
The ghost, he's still alive.
He's that
As
good.
far as we know.
Yeah,
Iron
he's just in
Maiden.
Hawaii right now,
Oh.
just like fucking, what's it called, astral projecting over here.
He's doing like he's Luke Skywalker in Last Jedi, just like throwing his body across. Iron Maiden.
100%.
100%.
Alright, let's blast through a few of these. Sanctuary. I think this is very likely.
Very likely.
I think it's I think it's gonna be
Either one.
It's either one of these two as the closer. In my mind.
I vote Sanctuary, but I know we get Running Free.
Whatever you think will happen, the opposite will happen. Moving on to Killers. Ides of March.
Again, similar to Transylvania.
Could be a tape.
Well,
They
here's
definitely
the
won't play
They're not
it.
gonna play it.
thing. Here's the thing.
Oh, here
like,
we go.
this would obviously go with Wrathchild, but would Wrathchild go with this?
Well,
not necessarily.
in 2005, in 2005, it went with
Murders.
Yeah. So.
Well, obviously it won't be played, but a tape, I still think probably very unlikely.
Okay.
What about you? What do you think?
I just think we should put it in no chance because they're not going to play it.
They're not going to play it, but
also-
will it be part of the set? Because you know, even
we're applying the same rules to Transylvania, and they're not going to play Transylvania.
yeah, but wouldn't be in the set. Transylvania is not going to be a tape played in the set. Ides of March is played as a tape in the set because
Transylvania is like
other
an
songs that follow.
advert.
It's like Doctor Doctor is always on the set list, even though it's a tape.
All right,
It's just there.
Let's go. Come on. No.
Motherfucker. That's not what I said.
All right, move it to very unlikely.
That's what I did.
Much simpler. Wrathchild, Dave Murray, get out of here.
Unfortunately, probably very likely.
I will say 100%. For me, it's 100%.
I don't think it's 100, but it's very likely.
Very likely. Oh my god.
It's good.
No, it's not.
No,
it's gonna fall.
You just need to relax.
This is why we shouldn't do physical media. Murders in the Rue Morgue.
I'm gonna go likely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's likely. I think it's 50-50.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 50-50.
I can't give my opinion. Oh,
Well,
Jake said something.
It was 2-on-1, and we have to do the one and go 50-50.
It's okay. We'll be losing later today.
Another Life.
Another unlikely to no chance.
Shit.
It's one of the best songs on the album, but I still would say very unlikely.
It's not happening. We love Maiden, but they are also very predictable.
This one.
What would ever make you
I
believe?
still have to have it in my heart that it could be there.
You can have a lot of things in your farts.
You can throw this
Heart.
straight in no chance. Genghis Khan.
I would. It would be on my 100% if it was
Yep.
a dream set list, but yeah, it's.
Yeah.
That's my favorite instrumental. from
Yeah.
them.
Well, because I would love to, based on a new interview with Bruce, I would love to see how Simon could do this, since Simon is the reincarnation of
A Bluebird. Innocent Exile. I think that goes right next to Another Life.
Yes.
Very unlikely or no chance?
Very unlikely. Oh, this one is a good discussion. Killers. It's definitely in the upper
I'm thinking
tier.
it's our first yellow.
Likely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's incredibly likely, but I do think it's got a chance.
Killers likely. Prodigal Son.
Unlikely.
I would say no chance.
You think no chance?
Yeah. I just.
Oh, I'm thinking of the next song. Yes. The P's. I get my P's mixed up.
The next P is Purgatory, which is much more likely.
But unlikely.
Still
Unlikely
Fairly
or very
unlikely.
unlikely?
I think it's unlikely.
Yeah, unlikely.
Okay.
Because there's still, like, imagine seeing the artwork for Purgatory.
I know.
Like,
I would love.
that would be
love
easy.
to see.
that's
it
why I'm thinking,
live.
like, maybe that could be something.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
And last song on Killers, Drifter. I'd say that's near the bottom as
Yeah,
well.
it's near the bottom. That's
But which one?
Very unlikely, I would say.
that thing's cold as hell.
Man, we're really filling up down here.
All right, let's go. Number the Beast time. Invaders. No chance. Imagine if they open with Invaders.
Yeah, we're probably gonna eat shit. It's gonna be all of these songs on the set list and just like Iron Maiden and Phantom of the Opera.
They're gonna Maiden Industries is gonna be looking at this and say, well, let's go ahead and flip their board.
Whatever they said, yeah, whatever. Children of the Damned. I'd say 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
Last played on Book of Souls.
Yep. And then The Prisoner.
I'd
say very
Very
unlikely.
unlikely after.
I think no chance because they just played it.
I mean,
It's
Yeah,
not
but-
good. It's
yeah,
not
but
good.
if he sounds like Clive Burr.
we're already there.
I think no chance, but you do you.
22 Acacia Avenue.
I think that goes right next to
I
Charlotte.
wish it was higher, but I would say it's maybe unlikely.
Yeah.
Oh, just unlikely. You think
Yeah.
they might? There's a.
Well, I mean,
I think it's possible.
I don't think it's impossible. Like they're never gonna play that again. I don't think they'd like to play it just because the lyrical content.
Because they're like 7 years old.
yeah.
But it's a really good song, and
Well, we're about to hit. I think.
We're about to fill the top.
But yeah, the top's about to get heavy.
So just get ready. Number the Beast.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's not a question.
is that orangutan meme or?
Run to the Hills. 100%.
100%.
Gangland. 100%.
100% no chance.
100% that there's no chance. Jesus Christ, it's getting too heavy.
The paper is too heavy.
The paper, wow.
Gangland's gotta be like no chance.
Yeah.
Even if Adrian did that really nice video of him playing it.
Exactly. Hallowed be thy name. 100%.
100%.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, I was gonna say very likely, but.
I got it.
It's gotta come back.
It has to.
I know it has to come back, but I don't know.
Total Eclipse.
0. This one's not even on the record.
But they
is it?
re-released it.
Exactly. People would say.
Well, people say a lot of shit.
They're not. Where Eagles Dare. We've entered the Nico era. We can't play it. There's no way.
No,
There's
not
chance.
without Nico.
It, like in the way that Remember Tomorrow is Paul's song, Where Eagles Dare is Nico's song.
I would say that's probably a good way of putting it.
Revelations. I think this could pop up again.
50-50?
Well, let's do 50-50. I don't know if it's likely. Because it was such a huge...
Well,
Yeah.
they skipped it on a tour. It's a regular. It definitely could come back.
Yeah.
It could. It just had... It had such a huge part of the legacy.
It was huge.
It was huge.
Flight of Icarus.
Very unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely. I think that was just for Legacy of the Beast.
We're running out of pins.
Oh, well, we have tape too. So.
Good.
I'll make it much harder. Die with Your Boots On.
Ooh.
I'd say 50-50.
I would say likely over 50-50.
I'm gonna go 50-50.
Well, you know,
Because it's still kind of a weird deep cut in a way for the casual fan.
But they still decided they want to play it in 2005, which they did. Trooper! Throw that up at the top.
Straight through my hand.
And then this one, very similar to Die with Your Boots On. Still Life. They haven't played it since 88.
Yeah, I think that goes in. Unlikely? Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'd rather they play that than
yeah.
Trooper or anything, really. Quest for Fire, I'd say
No chance.
No chance. Sun and Steel.
Well, it is the name of an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, and then there was a Japanese building in the promo picture, which means very
We're probably gonna
unlikely.
eat shit on that one, guys.
What?
We're gonna play it. Oh, very unlikely.
Very unlikely. And To Tame a Land.
All right.
I wish.
Steph, go ahead
Take
and
it
do your
away.
rant about Timberland.
What rant?
You just look like you were rearing up to strike.
No,
a cobra.
I would love to see this song live, but I just have a feeling this is gonna be a hits and the shits tour.
Just the
Hits and a shits.
I didn't mean like shit songs.
No.
I was just rhyming.
I give it a very unlikely.
Yeah, I would love in my heart of hearts again to know there's a chance it could be played, but I don't.
Power Slave Time. Are they going to play Aces High?
50-50.
I think it's likely.
I think
Really?
it's likely.
Well, you know what? There was a time where we gave James one for being the one person, so I'm gonna put it.
Well, that was
50-50.
2 Minutes to Midnight. Very likely. 100%.
I think
Ooh,
it's
you think 100?
I think it's 100%.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's in there. I don't have any reason to believe that. It's just been a bit.
Go ahead and throw this at the bottom. Lost for Words.
Get us some tape. Oh, you still have pins.
Last pin.
And then we have Flash of the Blade, which, you know, the middle songs of Power Slave, like anyone would like to hear them
Awesome.
as a deep cut.
I want to see how many times.
We're going to the record. We're going to the record.
Oh, it wasn't played much, was it?
Yeah, we haven't been checking any of these, like I said. Flash.
But it's better this way.
Yeah.
Haven't been played.
Never been played.
Never been played? Oh, then there's no chance.
Right. No chance.
Hey, you said that was the last pin before.
He's a liar.
That's the last pin.
The Duelists. As much as I'd love to hear it, probably no
Still
chance.
Never been played.
Never been played?
Mm.
I think
It probably has, and there's probably going to be some
No,
like,
I think that
actually,
I
you're wrong,
no, like,
and
I
I
don't
love
think they
correcting.
wouldn't it
would.
have been on the World Slavery Tour? Like when else?
There's too many guitar tracks on that song for them to play with two guitar players.
Hi, Pepper.
Back in the Village. I feel like this one's just a little bit more likely than No Chance.
You want to put it as
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Only because, Adrian did that video where he played it for some reason a few years ago during the pandemic.
Listen, he was bored. We were all bored during the pandemic.
He also played Gangland, so they might play that. Power Slave.
100%.
After what Bruce said, if you guys haven't watched, Bruce did some talk in LA and said that he might have to make his feather mask again. So.
Feather Mask, 100%. Now, this one, hopefully, Rhyme the Ancient Mariner.
Well, now that he's hinted to Power Slave being in the set, I worry about Rhyme being in the set because that's 2 big songs from that album.
I do not.
No.
I said the same thing.
Because of what we have learned from the rumors circulating of what Future Past was originally supposed to be, had COVID not happened and all of that, I think Rhyme...
Because they were supposed to play Rhyme on a reprise somewhere on tour, right?
Correct. So if they had already decided it was coming back for that, I don't see any reason to come back.
Because they're both so long.
It was only like 7 minutes.
But you're acting like they've never played these 2 songs together. They're always played in the same song.
Literally.
Yeah, but
how
this is just it's Run for Your Lives. It's not the Power Slave tour and shit. Like, it's Run for Your Lives. So there's a lot of albums to cover.
Yeah, but Ryman is an iconic song.
Stadium tour.
Do we want
Hits
to do
tour.
Likely?
We can do very unlikely.
I think it's very likely.
But
I didn't say very unlikely. I said likely.
oh, likely. I think it's
very likely.
Okay, I'm worried
we'll
now.
be in,
though.
we'll be in Budapest, and I'm gonna turn to you.
You got something to tell me?
I'm gonna send you a photo of me from this living room. I mean, this production.
Well,
studio.
I can't. There can be no video calls this tour like we did for Death of the Celts because there is no filming this year. Let's
well,
Run
filming
the
of
Hills.
the band, not filming of me.
Cost some more in time.
No chance.
No. We're gonna have to put almost all this album to bed, unfortunately.
Just find the spot.
And we're filling the bottom. Wasted Years. This could definitely show up.
I still think,
I think
it's unlikely.
He's unlikely.
I
say 50-50.
I personally don't think they're gonna play anything from this album. This would be the one song, but I still think.
I think we got our fill.
Yeah.
Of Somewhere in Time.
Sea of Madness, the one they skipped.
Oh.
I'd say unlikely.
Very unlikely.
You think very unlikely?
Very, very unlikely.
But not no chance.
But it's more possible than no chance.
Still very unlikely. That would be the song I'd like to see them play off that album because we just had the Future Past tour.
Heaven Can Wait.
No chance.
No chance.
No. Too long.
Too many acorns.
If you know, you know.
Shout out to pause this video and go watch our San Antonio.
Nope.
No, Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
We were throwing acorns at each other.
Loneliness, the long distance runner. I think that's no chance.
Yeah, I think that's a no chance.
Like right there.
And Stranger in a Strange Land.
No chance.
No chance.
No.
There will be no more rocking for Adrian.
Now people are going to disagree with this next one because of all those silly little things Bruce was saying on stage. Deja Vu. I still say no chance.
I'm going to say very unlikely.
Yeah.
I would never say there's no chance.
Okay.
Also because we're running out of room in that one.
We can just tape on top.
Yeah, just tape on top.
This already looks like a smorgasbord of idiocy.
Alexander the Great.
No.
No chance.
Now I think we're about to get a slew of...
In the upper echelons
of
up
upper
here.
Yeah, it's like the stock market.
Let's go. Moonchild. I would say very likely.
That's a very
Yes. In my heart of hearts, it's very likely.
Infinite Dreams.
Very unlikely.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You don't think it's a 50-50?
No.
We know they tried it before.
Yeah.
It didn't quite work.
And that's why they won't try it again.
Alright.
As much as I would love to, if they want to surprise everybody, yes, do this, but I still think it's very unlikely. Can I play with Madness?
Likely.
Really?
No.
No chance for me.
No chance?
No chance.
Okay,
They
both
just
of you
did-
are wrong. So we'll put it in unlikely.
Oh, we'll put it where James wants.
Well, it's in the middle of what you guys said.
Well, he's the one holding the cards.
Evil That Men Do.
Oh, likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? That's like...
Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Likely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I so hope so. But then again, if they're doing power slave,
That's why I
Oh, here
worry
we go.
about Rhyme not being in, because I also
yeah, but they
feel
would
like...
they would pick Rhyme over Seventh Son.
Yeah, but I
so-
want like Seventh Son too, and I would rather have Seventh Son than Power Slave.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
The prophecy. I think that's a no chance.
That's no chance. Well, hang on. Let's consult the set list. Has it ever been played?
I don't think so.
Give me that.
No.
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 Oh, okay. Well.
I don't think that song would work live.
No.
We're testing a new 3D function.
Whoa!
Clairvoyant. I would say it's
Likely.
Yeah.
likely to very likely.
Likely to very likely?
We can go likely. It's just as much extreme.
No. God damn it, load it.
This is why I'm in charge of that.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No.
There we go. And the board stays up.
Only the good die young. But
See?
if you ask Steve, he said he wants to play it.
Yeah. I would say very unlikely for that reason alone.
Steve, would you like to play Genghis Khan again? Yeah, sure, mate. Cheers.
You can bring Steve in and say,
Yeah, cheers,
Steve, what would you like to play off this board? He said all of it.
Oh, it's all good, chef. Cheers, mate.
Well, that was right. Love
He
that
take
one.
one picture with it.
So, no chance?
I think very unlikely just because.
Very unlikely.
Because he said, oh yeah, that would be great.
Maybe Steve read the article and was like, yeah, maybe we should play it.
Steve's watching this video now. Saying, I hate them.
Okay, classic era is over. Tail Gunner.
Unfortunately, I think this is very likely.
What?
We can put it
Oh,
like,
hang on. Unfortunately, it's very likely.
yeah. Or
Fortunately, it's very
do
likely.
you like this song?
I love this song.
I think it's very
Yeah.
likely.
I do.
I think it's 50-50 to likely.
I
Mine-
think it's 50-50.
If it's in the set list, whatever, it's not. I don't really care for that whole album anyway, but I'm praying it doesn't open the set, and everybody's excuse is like, oh, but the first lyric is trace your way back 50 years. It's perfect. I'm like, but it's not a good opening song.
Is that really
50.
the opening lyric?
Yeah.
Oh, well then 100%.
No! No!
The
We're
grip.
not doing
What
that.
grip? Ah!
Yeah, that's literally the opening lyric, and I'm so... Really? But we said likely. We said very likely.
Oh, so
I think it's perfect right at 50-50.
all right, we'll leave it.
Okay, fine.
Can't be wrong if we're 50-50.
I didn't know you liked that song.
Holy smoke.
I think that's very likely. Or likely.
Likely.
You guys are being really kind to No Prayer.
Well,
Well,
When we
in a
both
moment,
agree
I'm
that
going to be very rude to it.
Yeah.
Likely?
I'd say likely. Of the songs on that album, if they play any, I think it would be that,
James
Tail Gunner, and one other.
gritting his teeth.
No Prayer for the Dying.
No chance.
I think very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Give me that. You're not going to put it in the right spot.
Not capable.
Impossible.
Logan's favorite, Public Enema #1.
Gross. No chance. Who wants an enema?
Leave a comment. How's your colon health?
Have you gotten your colonoscopy yet?
Face Warning. No chance. Which is unfortunate because it's one of the
I told
better
you,
songs.
this album starts really strong-ish, and then
Subjective.
and turns into this.
The Assassin. No chance.
More like the ass.
The ass in.
Running silent, running deep.
It has no chance to live. See? This is where like it gets sadly predictable for Maiden. Like there's just a glut of early shit.
Yep, you can go ahead and throw this at bottom 2. Hooks in You, unless Adrian really wants to play it.
I still think that's more of like a very unlikely.
Yeah. Hooks in you, hooks in me.
Now this is a good discussion. Bring Your Daughter.
50-50?
Yeah, it's a 50-50
Yeah.
likely. Based
But I
on.
would say that's more likely than Holy Smoke.
I don't think so.
Ooh, actually.
Move Holy Smoke down.
Yeah. But bring yours.
At least they got an award for this song. They didn't get an award
Well,
for
it's
Holy
a
Smoke.
#1 whatever.
Yeah.
Hit single. Well, it was, wasn't it?
I know it was. I'm laughing because the board keeps falling.
Well, your board is
Mother Russia.
Nah,
No
no
way.
chance.
not today's climate.
It is quite warm today.
Mm-hmm.
I have a comment. How hot or cold is it where you are right now? Currently, it's about 23 degrees Celsius here.
Be quick or be dead.
Likely?
Ooh.
I give that a 50-50.
I'm going to give it a 50.
And I hope they do.
Okay.
I hope they play it. Amazing.
Yeah, you wrote that one.
I had to because there was songs missing.
All right, Steph, take it away.
What the hell is this?
It's From Here to Eternity.
Yeah.
I'd say unlikely.
Yeah, unlikely for sure.
Unfortunately, it's unlikely, but I still think there's a chance.
Hopefully,
So you're saying there's a chance?
It might not be where I'd want it in the set, but I'd be happy to have it all.
yeah, hopefully it's at the end of it.
Listen, Mr. Tailgunner.
Afraid to shoot strangers.
Ooh.
I'd say very unlikely.
Oh, no!
Listen, just because they played it on Made in England, I don't think that it makes it a
That's
front.
how much they like
It's
that
the
song.
only two songs they're going to possibly
Listen,
play from this.
I feel like it was put in that set because they're like, oh shit, we can't do Infinite Dreams. What's some random song you guys would really like to play again?
And then they realized, wow, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it makes, because they played it on that tour, it doesn't make it a front runner for this tour.
Okay.
I would say unlikely.
Unlikely. Okay.
That's fine.
Perfect. It goes right where it should, next to From Here to Eternity.
Wasted years. Fear's the key. No chance.
God, there's no room down. Just taping them to
It looks like an
Yeah.
insane person's board trying to catch the Zodiac.
And we'll keep going down there with Childhood's End.
When's the last time you deep dove Fear the Dark, the album?
Not long ago.
Yeah.
Half of it's skippable. It's front loaded. The first like few songs is
And
amazing.
then the last two are just certified hits.
Like,
Weekend Warrior.
Sorry, two of the
Judas
last.
Be My Guide.
Two of the last three
Yeah.
are certified hits.
Wasting Love. You don't like Wasting Love? I don't.
nah.
Spend your days. Is that?
It's way too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, last time I listened to this, I listened through when I was doing my Every Eddie project. I would listen to the whole album while I was working on it to kind of just like have a little journey. That was the last time.
The
I did.
Fugitive.
I am the fugitive. Man, hunt down the game.
Oh, down at the bottom.
We are hella overlapping here.
It's okay. We're almost
Fat bottom board.
Chains of Misery. I think it's very unlikely.
I think it's no chance.
Okay.
You're
Hey,
gonna.
why don't you consult the set lists?
Have they played Chains of Misery?
No.
No. Okay, then probably.
They played From Here to Eternity 111 times.
Yeah, that's how many shows they did on that tour.
Yeah.
They never brought it back. The Apparition, no chance.
Yeah, this is gonna stay in the ether, the apparition.
Oh, Logan. I know how much we want this one.
But-
Judas Be My Guide. I wish it was higher.
Check the set list. How many times did they play this?
Did they play it at all?
No.
No.
They've never played this song.
It doesn't say they
God,
have.
whoever was making their set list in that
I
tour
mean,
was
just
an idiot.
check.
Look up Judas Be My Guide live, 1974.
Mm-hmm.
The ghost of Dave Murray is
No.
with
No.
us.
Somebody says they have it on good authority on Reddit. They say, I have it on good authority that song will be on the set list next tour. The authority is me wanting it really, really badly.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, no chance for one of the greatest songs.
That person's gonna watch this video and be like, "She said it."
She said it again!
Weekend Warrior,
She read my comment aloud.
straight to the bottom.
Yeah, bottom. And then
Nobody needs
James,
that
in honor of your shirt,
Mm-hmm.
I think we have our last 100%.
FOTD.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was very lazy.
Oh, bluish.
All right, everybody, there you have it.
Now, for
Somewhere
my-
in here.
For my own purposes, let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 songs. And we're thinking we're going to play what? 15, 16?
Probably 16.
Yeah.
16?
That's been the.
So probably 2 songs from this. What 2 songs from this, from the likely, would you take?
Seven Son Killers.
I take Seventh Son, and ooh, yeah, Killers.
So I'm at that stage in the same way, like, places I would never want to return to again. I've heard some of these songs. Some of them I've not heard. I'm gonna go Killers, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter.
Really?
Nice.
Because I'm never gonna hear those songs. Just
I just don't care for Bring Your Daughter, so it wouldn't bother me if I never.
I don't care for it either.
But I would really like to hear
But
it.
you
I'm a
still
com-
pick it over fucking.
I'm a
Seven
completionist.
Sons.
I need it. Why else would I have 37 copies of The Hobbit?
I mean, I guess if you just wanted to hear one song from No Prayer
Yeah.
in your life, here's your chance.
Pretty
So
much.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I'd still rather hear like.
I've only seen the store twice, so it's good for me. Bad for you.
Well, you gotta see it next year. United States.
Maybe. I want to go back to the astral plane.
Just edit me out.
Anyway, I think, look at this. Look at this. And
Here.
say, Steph, pop out, will you?
No. I'll get the second angle.
As you can see here, we are very bottom heavy with, there's a lot of stuff here that, a lot of songs that are great, good songs, but unfortunately there's just unlikely, very unlikely, no chance. It's incredible, like, what we have here. But a lot of it comes down to it as well, because of things like, like they've just played The Prisoner for so many years, too.
I'm kind of shocked that Revelations is 50-50. I would still put that, this is just me, I would
Sure.
think it's fairly likely because they haven't played it in 3 years now, so.
Yeah, it would have been
2022.
22, yeah. That was 3 years now already. Man, Legacy was that long ago now.
Yeah. I mean, think Legacy started in 2018. Like, how long? That's 7 years ago?
I still feel like they'd have to do it better than Legacy to bring it onto this set list because they're
Not
talking
necessarily.
How do you do it better?
That's what I mean.
That's
what I mean. Is they're talking about the production value on this tour and it's gonna blow you away.
Yeah, but because they did the ultimate version of Revelations in the past, they don't have to go crazy with it this time. I think we definitely have the 100% correct. I think there's no chance that they're going to miss these songs.
The only thing that in the 100% that could possibly be a very likely is 2 minutes, but I genuinely think it's in the set list myself.
Yeah. Well, good. I think we did it.
What do you think at home? In your place of watching this?
Which ones did we get wrong, and where would you put them? The comments are going to be like 17 paragraphs long.
You should make like a version of this. Like send them into the channel.
Yes, make your own board.
Make your own.
Make your own
PO
board.
box.
Yeah, send it to our PO box.
And we will judge each and every one in person.
Send it to our PO box 666 in Kissimmee, Florida.
All right, I guess they pretty much covered whatever I needed to end this. Just again, comment below what you think, and yeah, that's our list, I guess.
This is it. This is a set list. We're getting closer and closer. We're less than a month away.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, so this is going to be posted in a couple weeks. So it's currently April for us, but it will be just a couple
So if
weeks.
there's new information that comes out, like someone accidentally leaks
Yeah.
or stumbles upon the rehearsals, we didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this is what we got.
This is from a couple weeks ago.
We leave 3 weeks from tomorrow, which is kind of crazy.
Oh. And I don't leave until July.
Which is also kind of crazy, but
Yes.
yeah. It's exciting. I'm nervous, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah.
anyways, I guess that's all we've got today. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks to Patreon members for always showing their endless support, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.